So today is Independent Bookstore Day, and we made a trip down to one of our favorite independent bookstores in town, and we bought a lot of books. A lot of books. But I wanted to focus on 3 cookbooks that I picked up that I am super excited for, and they're definitely books that you should look out for, in my opinion, and I cannot wait to deep dive into these. So first off, we have the Complete America Test Kitchen TV show cookbook. This is from 2001 to 2013. It has a preface by Christopher Kimball, who used to host the show. I know he has his own show now, but the show was in its peak when it was Christopher Kimball, let's be real. And it is hefty. This is a big book. It has like 12 years worth of stuff. So I'm really excited to deep dive into this. America's Test Kitchen is one of my favorite shows. And what I like about the book is there are parts of it where it gives you like little tips and tricks, like assembling stuffed chicken for grilling, like making crispy potatoes, improvising a flame tamer. That's really cool. So I'm really stoked for this book. Next, I have Julia Child, The Way to Cook. I'm really excited for this one because I actually need to find more Julia Child. My parents always had Julia Child. We actually got an autographed copy for my dad. Luckily he's not on TikTok, so he's not gonna see it. But what I love about this is like her most in-depth book, and the photography in it is beautiful. I mean, I'm not gonna make this, I think, anytime soon, but it is a beautifully detailed book, and it just talks about, you know, the love of the kitchen, really in-depth recipes, and I'm really excited for this one. So this last book is a lot more for fun, but I'm really excited for it. It's Martin Yan's Everybody's Walking, and he had this show in the 80s and 90s that I used to watch with my brother all the time called Yan Can Cook. It's actually something I put on for my son now. They have episodes on YouTube, and it's just a really fun, high-energy show, and I think it was really instrumental in introducing like finer Chinese cooking to American audiences. And I want to learn how to cook more Chinese food because, you know, wanting to introduce it more to my son. You know, we have Chinese restaurants out where we live, but it's not the same from when we were living in Flushing. So I'm really excited to try some of this stuff. It's more Cantonese than where my husband's family's from, but I am still really excited to get started. Plus, Martin Yan is just like such a charismatic, high energy guy. You need to check out his show. It's so much fun. Honorable mentions, because I got these from thrift books and I wanted to show them off, but I forgot to. The first one is 12 Months of Monastery Soups, and this is by brother Victor Antoine de Villa Latourette. I might have pronounced that wrong, but he does a lot of cookbooks like this, and my mom had this book. It was always one of my favorites growing up, and it just goes through soup. Just soups. And that sounds wild, but it is such a good book. Last one, this is Nigella Lawson's How to Be a Domestic Goddess, and it's about baking comfort food. I haven't had any of her books yet. I'm really excited for this one. And I love a good baking book, and the photography in here is just absolutely stunning. I just saw this really nice one where I'm just like, yeah, that's just a really nice photo of steamed pudding. So that's it from me. If you haven't had a chance, go check out your local bookstores, and I'm really excited to dive into these cookbooks. Don't forget, cookbooks are such a good resource when you're starting the kitchen or you're honing your skills, and it's always fun to deep dive and find something new. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.